Okay, so uh, everyone's been talking about this Pete Buttigieg thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
Yeah.
He won Iowa back in 2020,
Right.
and now he's saying no to this Senate seat in Michigan, like the one everyone thought he was going for.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Like, Michigan's a swing state.
Yeah,
We all saw how close it was in the last election.
absolutely. And now with Senator Peters retiring, I mean, it leaves this open seat,
Right.
and a lot of people thought this was Buttigieg's for the taking, especially since he moved to Michigan.
Right.
But nope, he's out.
So we got to figure this out. Like, what does this tell us?
Exactly.
What's going on with Mayor Pete, and, what does it mean for the Democrats?
And the political landscape, like this is a big piece of the puzzle for 2026.
Okay, so let's get into this. We were talking about this CBS News article, right? And it's got all the details. First of all, like, Buttigieg himself, he posted on X saying he's not running.
Right.
And then there's this whole thing with the GOP trifecta in Michigan
Yeah,
now.
huge, yeah.
Huge, right?
Yeah.
They've got the governor of the state house and the state senate.
It's a big shift, and it happened right after the 2024 election.
Right.
It gives them a lot of power in the state.
Okay, so maybe back up for a sec. Like, for someone who's, maybe not following this super closely,
Sure.
what does that actually mean? Like, the GOP trifecta, what does that mean for, someone in Michigan? And honestly, like, why should I care?
Okay, so trifecta means one party controls all the levers of power at the state level.
Okay.
In this case, the Republicans in Michigan.
Right.
So they can basically, push through their agenda pretty easily.
Ah.
They can pass laws that favor their side. They
Mhm.
can appoint judges who align with their views.
Wow.
It's a big deal. And they can even redraw electoral maps.
Oh, right. The whole gerrymandering thing.
Exactly.
So that's why they're calling this Senate seat, so important.
It's a chance for the Democrats to claw back some power.
Right. Okay, so back to Buttigieg now. I remember 2020, like, he kind of came out of nowhere.
He did.
Won Iowa.
Yep.
Then, kind of fizzled out. But still, like, he made a name for himself.
Definitely.
So is that playing into his decision now? Like, maybe he's thinking, I don't need to rush into this Senate race?
Could be. I mean, 2020 showed us a few things about him.
Like what?
Well, first, that he can win.
Right.
He can connect with voters. He's got that charisma.
Yeah.
But also that national campaigns are tough.
Oh, yeah. Brutal.
They take a lot out of you. And he might be thinking, I need more time to build my base.
To get stronger.
Exactly. To refine his message.
Mm-hmm.
To raise more money. It's a long game.
Right.
Maybe he's playing the long game.
That's interesting because he did say that thing about wanting to make himself useful.
Ah, yes. The famous quote.
What do you think he meant by that? I mean, it's pretty vague.
It is vague, right? It's like he's leaving the door open for anything.
So what could it be?
Well, he could focus on building a grassroots movement, really getting people energized.
Okay.
He could work on policy issues behind the scenes, like climate change or infrastructure. He could advise other candidates. Be a kingmaker.
That's interesting.
Or maybe even write a book, share his vision for the future.
So many options.
Exactly.
But also, like, let's be real, he could be thinking about 2028.
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely on the table.
Yeah, like he's waiting in the wings, biding his time, letting everyone else duke it out.
And then, boom, he swoops in when the moment's right.
With all that experience from, not being in the trenches this time.
Precisely.
So much to think about here. Like, we started with this Senate race.
Right.
And now it's like, whoa, the whole 2028 election.
It's all connected.
So what's the big takeaway here for our listener?
I think it's Pete Buttigieg is playing chess, not checkers. Ooh.
I like that.
He's thinking several moves ahead, and
Yeah.
he's not afraid to make bold decisions.
Even if they seem confusing at first.
Exactly. He's keeping us guessing, and that's what makes him so fascinating to watch.
Right.
But here's the real question. If he is aiming for the White House in 2028,
Yeah.
what's he going to do between now and then?
Like, what are the actual steps?
Does he build a national platform? Does he get more involved in policy? Does he try to unite the different factions of the Democratic Party?
So many possibilities.
That's the story to watch in the coming years.
Absolutely. So to everyone listening, pay attention. This is just the beginning.
This is Act 1.
And Buttigieg, he's a main character in this whole political drama.
He's definitely one to keep your eye on.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. But like we said, this is just the start, so stay tuned. There's a lot more to come.
And who knows what surprises are in store.
Exactly. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See you then. Bye.